live. Minimize. Camera settings. Yeah. Boo-doo-boo-boo.
There we are.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Finishing touches on the orcs. On the orkies. Lucky Bat, ooh, Radioactive Bear, wah! Gah. I think that I make the gah. I know it's wrong, but you know what? Jay is also wrong.
Something about Curse City.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Curse City.
Ooh, you're flying through those bubblies.
Oh, yeah. I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be pissing all day, pissing all night. Kingdom Casts. Those plants are sweet. Standard hobby pickup?
Well, you're in luck, because if you like the look of these plants, they're from a company called Epic Basing. They produce all manner of epic basing bits, including wonderful plants, rocky outcroppings, and weird fungus. Shrooms, carnivorous plants, weird rock formations. And all of this is made available in STL and print on demand. So
what?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Wow,
Yeah.
I just went over to their website and the prices are really, really good, but I wish that, I don't know, they were like 10% cheaper.
That would be really, really cool.
Wait a second, let me just type in random stuff into the chat. Hey, look at that. If you use that link, you get 10% off your first order. Or in, well, I guess every order.
Mm-hmm. So go place your order now at epicbasing.com. Kelzero, hello from MN. Zach, g'day. Cake Bandit, I continue to work through all streams. Frozen Throg, whoa. Flipnutdude.88, yo ho here. 1313's good morning, Nick and Jay.
Yay.
Banana Waffles, it's 3 a.m. in the UK, and I'm staying up to watch this.
Damn.
Captain Howdy91, howdy folks. Sphere, hello. Tomfoolery3, hi. Tanker710, hello. Kingdom Casts, thank you. Keep at, something looks different. I don't know what you mean.
Me either.
Lucky Bat, did Nick get a haircut?
I did. I have no more hair.
Mm-hmm. Chris Hamenuk, Tactical Rocks, lol. Oh, I love me a Tactical Rock. All my models are so tactical, you won't even believe it.
Yeah. That's how excited I get for Tactical Rocks. I just start burping.
Mm-hmm. Flipnutdude.88, I'm friggin' hyped! Yeah.
Kingdom Casts. I swear I didn't plan that. Oh, you did? Zach, Jay working on a kill team, Chat working on a shill team.
Yeah.
And Ferguson played a match of kill team today.
Ooh. Did you win?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say yes.
Taker 710. Loving these green skins. They're looking pretty green.
They could be greener. I think they look pretty yellow. I think they look pretty orange.
Mm-hmm. Kingdom casts. Are you able to use the Jungle Catachan dudes in Kill Team? Yes, you could use them in a few different ways. You could use them as veteran guardsmen or regular guardsmen, depending on if you go with the boutique team that came in Octeris or the regular rules in the Compendium. The Sixth World. Tactical Burp is greater than Tactical Rock. I mean, it's debatable.
Yeah, I don't know if that's debatable. It's really hard to create a tactical burp.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Sayer, I just made the head of my enemy that I talked about last time I was on here. I drilled between an orc's eyes and put a Krieg bayonet in it.
Nice.
Sweet. Jason M. Hey, everyone. Radioactive Bear. Hey, Jay. Is Citadel Gray Sear Spray a primer?
I don't know.
There you go. I don't know either. It's a little rude to ask me too. But
if the can doesn't say primer, it's probably not a primer.
Yeah. Are all of their Citadel sprays primers?
I think so. I don't know why they wouldn't be.
I don't know either. I've never looked at them.
No, I mean, they're really expensive.
Games Workshop. I'm going to buy them all. I'm going to buy the range.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Frozen Throg, Radioactive Bear. It is, but save some money and get a spray can from a hardware store if you can.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's the same exact thing.
Get a nice gray. Preferably Rust-Oleum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rusto is the good stuff.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how to use their website. Okay. Is it build? Okay, it's probably undercoat. Sprays. Damn, these are $20.
Ugh, that's a lot. You can get a can of spray paint for like $4. That's the exact same thing.
Damn, these are $20.
They'll buy them.
There's two McCrag blues. One is in stock and $20, and the other one is out of stock.
Mm.
Doesn't make any sense. There's also okay, maybe their website's messed up. There's two lead belchers, or maybe it's a different finish. Is it a different finish? No. Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah, it almost just made sense.
Yeah. Is the can a different size? No, it's the same words. Yeah, this is interesting. Joe Runge, is airbrush priming any better or worse?
I'd say it's better. I think you're going to get a thinner layer of paints. You're going to have a lot more control. It might take a little bit longer, but you don't have to wait for a nice warm, but not too hot, not too humid day to get best results. You can do it indoors.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can do spray paints indoors if you're not a coward.
That's true. Maybe in the bathroom with the bathroom fan on. I know a lot of that's the cosplayer's trick.
Yeah. But even that, I mean, it's not like that fan is that powerful.
No.
Really sucking all that stuff out. Frozen Throg, I spray primed while it was snowing for the current challenge.
Nice. Yeah, you should be okay as long as the model and the can are both warm, like they were stored indoors. You take it outside to spray, and then you take it back indoors to dry. You should be just fine.
George Drury, how is Rust-Oleum different than Krylon?
Their formula is different, and I've gotten a lot better results. Krylon always tends to be glossy.
Mm-hmm. And their tip is bad.
I think they've since gone back to a normal spray paint tip, but holy cow, yeah, their fan tips were terrible. I guess they were trying to make it a gimmick, and they're like, hey, we have the cool tip that sprays in a flat stream, which means that the middle section just gets doused in paint, and then the edges just get peppered.
So you could say that you're not a fan of the fan tip?
No, not a fan of the fan tip.
Tinker710. Random question of the day. Do you, by chance, know anything about the Tech Marine in the Whirlwind kits? I was just on the website, and they only show the finished model.
I think. Do you mean the Thunderfire cannon kits? Because the Whirlwind doesn't come with the Tech Marine, but the Thunderfire cannon comes with the Tech Marine. I have that kit. It's a perfectly fine Tech Marine, a little on the small side, but it's a good one. It's got the servo harness. It's got the flamer and the plasma arm. He doesn't have a bolter. I think his hands are like working on machinery, but you could probably give him a bolter.
Oh.
Phil Sayer, how bad is filing resin without a mask? Am I going to get cancer? Probably. It's not a good idea. Really, none of us should ever be working on anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I feel like cancer is probably the least of your worries. It's probably your lungs are going to get messed up.
Yeah.
That's, I think, worse. That's almost worse than just getting normal cancer, like not being able to breathe. Although if you get lung cancer, that's even worse on top of worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's the same thing with the 3D printed resins. They're icky, not good. You have to wear a respirator. People get sick. Hey Ferguson, I played a match of Kill Team today. Did you win? Did you win though?
If you didn't win, you're shadow banned.
Exactly. Frozen Throg touches uncured resin, and then you gotta lick your fingers.
Yeah. It's the only way to really get him good and clean.
Yep. That's what I do. Could you believe that maybe I'm 3D printing stuff right now?
Ooh.
And Jay knows what it is.
Yeah.
No one else does.
A
or
benchy.
will know for... Yeah, exactly. A giant benchy.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Cheeseman, I keep my whole body in bubble wrap and a hazmat suit at all times.
Ah, there you go.
It's a good idea. That is a good idea. I do that too. Not as much as I should, though. Phil Sayer, I try to wear a mask, but most of the time my vape is on the desk and I'm basically filing into it. I feel like that's the worst case scenario. Damn.
I like to think that you take a little bit of the resin shavings and you just kind of sprinkle them in there and then take a poof.
Yeah.
Just to really get the flavors.
Nickeries, I love double axes, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. And just to be WYSIWYG, because I like being WYSIWYG, he has a pistol on his hip.
Yep, I noticed. I noticed that. Because I was gonna make a comment, but I noticed the pistol. I'm like, you got me.
I like WYSIWYG. I like WYSIWYG for me. I don't expect anyone else to be WYSIWYG. I think you should maybe be reasonably WYSIWYG, unless you've like said like, hey, I just want to try out Harlequins today, so these Space Marines are Harlequins. Like that's obviously fine. I don't know if it's fine forever. Like it'd be a little annoying if like every single game was like I'm just playing.
These are rubric Marines. Exactly. Phil Sayer, WYSIWYG rules. That's what Games Workshop would say.
What you see is what you get.
I'm here to have fun.
Rowdy Zach, need to get a mask with a drinking straw so I can booze safely while airbrushing. This exists for the army and looks super weird.
That'd be a good product.
Sir Moenstein, I have to be WYSIWYG so I remember what the model has.
That's a good point. Very good point. I feel like a perfect product would be you know like those beer can hats with the straw. You build that into a respirator.
Yeah.
Literally perfect. And you can booze and respirate. Just have a lot of fun.
1313s, what if I paint the Space Monkeys to look like Harlequins, give them the right weapons? Well, then I think that's perfect. I think you're no longer WYSIWYGing it. Or you are WYSIWYGing it. Those are Harlequins. Just Space Marine shaped Harlequins. They're fat Harlequins. Harlequins do seem dope, though. Have we played Harlequins in 2nd edition yet?
No.
I don't think so.
We could. We have the models.
We do.
Thank you, Ben.
He's listening. He's lurking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't call me Shirley. Jay, simple solution to not having an army. Paint one model and cross your eyes so you see more.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Benjamin Reynolds, I made my best bases ever yesterday.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
What type of bases are they? Are they ordered from? Yeah.
How many epic basing bits are on them? Tinker 710, are you getting / have you gotten anything for yourself for Christmas?
Almost. Tried to.
I think we should talk about this.
Yeah.
We bought new computers.
Well, our company bought.
Yes, our company bought new computers, but we bought each other new computers. I like to think that with my money, I bought you a computer, and then with your money, you bought me a computer. That's kind of how I like to think about it. That's not how the taxes are done, though.
No.
But yeah. So we ordered 2 gaming PCs. So I have a little bit of a more powerful editing station, and then Jay can play some games and do some
stream.
writing. and stream and do
We'll
some
stream
writing, 'cause
games.
I do think like when Space Marine comes out,
Mm-hmm.
damn,
Yeah,
is that gonna
day
be sick.
one.
Is that gonna be pretty sick? So
Mhm.
we both got some PCs, and mine works great. Mine's fantastic. I love it. I edited the new models and memories on it. I didn't have to do all this dicking around like I used to on my laptop. It's great. And Jay, how is your PC?
Mine arrived broken.
It like really broken.
Yeah.
Like there's like something horribly wrong with the graphics card. And so we shipped it back today.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna get a new one. Absolutely hilarious. And it would happen this way.
Yeah, it would. No matter what, this was going to happen.
Yep.
What's great is I've gotten so much more technically like proficient. Like literally in my family, I'm considered a technology whiz.
Mm-hmm.
But by like most people's standards, I'm fine. But I got the computer and I got it all working and I got it everything and it's broken. And I was so proud of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Sayer, tax write-off for the win!
Better believe it.
Neil Burrow, how do you get the cactus not to clash with the orc skin? Well, I mean, the way I would get them to clash would be like if they were like orange. The way I get them to not like draw attention is I just didn't highlight the cactuses as much. I used all the same colors. Actually, I think I base coated them with a different color. So but after washes and highlights, they kind of look like they're the same color green, but they're not as bright.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin Reynolds, several of your videos helped me make the base, but they look so good thanks to all the tips, and adding water to the dry pigments really helped. Ah, sweet. Don't call me Shirley. What computer is it, Jay? Can it run Fallout New Vegas? Well, no, the one I got couldn't.
Mine can.
Mine
can do anything.
It was super broken. I actually I did install Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I was getting around 1 to 5 FPS.
Yeah.
And then
I had a weird thing with it. You know what I think it is?
Mhm.
I think it's the power supply is bad because when I plugged it in, it sparked.
oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not good.
that could be that the power supply is just not doing its job.
Yeah, and I looked, and everything's plugged in.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It should work. It just doesn't. Yeah. So they're gonna have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. I also downloaded FTL. It took about 3 minutes because FTL is a tiny, tiny game, and it crashed on startup every time.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's horribly wrong.
Rosenthrog, free from Mac at last? No, I'm going to continue to use my Mac all the time. I'll just have 2
Yes.
computers.
Yes, and I actually there's some wonderful things on Mac
Mhm.
that I didn't realize were Mac only. That are like little time savers that
Mhm.
on PC that doesn't exist. I'm like, damn, okay, this sucks. One of the best features on Mac, and maybe you can do it on Windows and I just don't know. I don't remember if I can do this, but so let's say I want to find an image online, right? Let's say I type in, I don't know, sexy anime babes, right? And I want to take that image and I want to put it into Photoshop. On Mac, I can just take it and drag it right into Photoshop and it just appears. But on Windows, I believe you have to save it and then open it. I don't think I can get it to drag into it, which does suck. It's not good practice to do stuff that way.
Yeah.
Because you're just filling your temporary folders with shit. But I'm a little lazy.
Yeah, I remember I booted up Windows 10, and I'm like, oh, right, Windows 10. Because I always have to fix my parents' computers and my sister's computer. And every time it's always just 10 Chrome tabs open being like, how do you X on Windows? How do you Y on Windows? Because it's all just a little different.
It is. I know, and I have to. I think I'm gonna rebind the keys on my Mac to match the Windows computer, so that I don't have to memorize two sets of key commands. I just want
Makes
it to all
sense.
work the same, because it's annoying to switch between the two. Because especially for me, like we edit some stuff together, and then once we kind of have a plan, then I come home and then I can continue to edit and finish everything, and so it's which will work out beautifully. Because like miles of memory used to take like 30 or 40 minutes to export, and now it's just it took 8 minutes, 9 minutes to export. Just done. It's perfect. But I am gonna have to switch back and forth a bunch as we get things going.
Phil's there. How did you know which one was Nick's and which one was Jay's?
The one that didn't work, I gave to Jay.
You tried them all out. It's just a 50-50 chance.
Literally, it's insane. I could have totally ended up with the one that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go. Yeah. And that is hilarious, because I didn't even... I opened one of the boxes and I set mine up, and then I brought the whole thing to Jay's house. So I didn't even open it or try it out or anything. And it, it was one that didn't work.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, my laptop I ordered yesterday had an Unlimited boot glitch, and I had to return it. This morning was crazy. They're giving me a replacement. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
It was always gonna happen. I like to think, like Rick and Morty, like in all universes, my computer didn't work.
Yep. What do you think the chances are? What do you think the chances are the second one doesn't work either?
No, the second one's gonna work. Holy cow! I mean, the second one they're gonna be checking that one. Although presumably it must have gotten damaged in shipping, because they probably try them before, like all of the ways, because they're built, like they put them together.
Right.
And I'm sure they boot them up and everything. I mean, they must to have Windows ready to rock.
Yeah.
Anton Trussell, do you have any tips for painting the edges of Drukari models? Yeah, I'd say it would just be kind of generic dry brushing tips. You want the paint a little bit... You want the paint a little bit like thick and sticky, like maybe thin it a tiny bit less than you would normally thin it, so that it really kind of wants to stick. Because something that can make dry brushing really hard is if the paint is too thin, it's going to want to flow. And if it flows, you're going to get a much bigger line than you probably want. So you probably want to thin your paint a little bit less than you normally do. And you just need a brush with a nice tip.
Thick and Sticky was my nickname in high school.
Mm-hmm. Tanker710, you'll just have to arm wrestle to see whose turn it is to have the single working computer.
Yeah, you're going to have to guess my password.
Mm-hmm. Champ Styles, Jay, are you going to get the NCR agent for Fallout Wasteland Warfare? I'd like to. I know shipping from wherever Modifius is kind of messed up right now, and it's really expensive. Maybe if I can get them on eBay for a reasonable amount of shipping, I'll pick them up.
Frozen Throg tried just dragging an image from Firefox to GIMP through an error that it couldn't find the image, but it reacted. Interesting. Well, I'll have to look into this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good practice though. Anyways.
Taker710, what is your advice for first computers? Windows Vista. That's the operating system I grew up on.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
Marco Rodriguez, he dropped it on the way and didn't tell.
Uh-oh.
Ryan Clark, hey, you guys are great. I'll be using your Martian-based technique on a beautiful set of terrain. Also, thanks for making my day/night interesting. Rock and roll hand. Yeah. Matthew Cheeseman, my PC is maybe 10 years old and takes about 30 minutes to turn on. Mac next time, I think. I think it's fun to have tried them both.
Mm-hmm.
Would you believe that there's differences and pros and cons and
Yeah. Like I almost feel like if this setup kind of works out, I wonder if this is just what I'll always do. I'll always have a Mac laptop and I'll always have a Windows PC.
Mm-hmm.
That could be something. Well, I mean, we'll see. Well, I'm day 3 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
How many days have you used the computer?
Well, I've got about 4 hours logged. Most of that was trying to get it working, trying out different ports.
Yep. Damn, it's insane.
It was really funny because I kept looking up a bunch of things about like, hey, how come I'm getting really bad FPS? And I got a whole bunch of things where people were like, hey, I'm getting like 40 FPS when I feel like I should be getting 60, whereas I was getting 5 to 1.
Also, the screen was purple a little bit everywhere. Like it was just purple streaks everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
Yeah, that's that's usually not what you want.
Yeah, well, the tricky thing, like, because I thought, oh, the monitor I had is really, really crappy, and so I thought, well, maybe when you turn on a computer, things are a little fuzzy until you get everything, until you're properly in the computer, and then that didn't work.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, you know what? Maybe when I turn on a game, it'll fix itself. Like maybe it needs more to be happening, and then that didn't work. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. What was kind of insane is because I have a really widescreen monitor, and I plugged it in to this monitor, and it couldn't even format it to the right size. Mm-hmm. It was incredibly stretched. And then, for me at least, I wonder if it was because of the weird spark that happened. The mouse couldn't keep up. Yeah, it was good.
I had mouse problems too, where it would really be crazy laggy.
Yeah.
Did you use, or you probably just left all of my peripherals in the boxes?
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't have anything, so I just had to use those.
Mm-hmm.
The keyboard was whatever.
Was it
mouse
loud?
kind of sucked. Yeah, it was kind of loud.
Mm-hmm. I like my Logitech keyboard and mouse. I'm gonna sell the one that I came with because who cares?
Yeah, of course.
I'll sell it for $80, and which is perfect because I bought more RAM. Mm-hmm. That covers almost the whole cost of all the RAM.
Battle Brothers Tabletop, what up, my duders? Robert Gonzalez, do you have any interest in historical wargaming? Not at all. No interest.
Mm-hmm. Me either.
1313's tips. Serious moment. Thank you, Nick and Jay, for everything you two do and making such a positive, supportive community. Thanks, 1000. Yeah. No prob. It's what we do.
But next year we're all gonna pour this into the negativity.
Yeah.
We're gonna create a horrible community that's not supportive and hates each other. The first step: 2 working PCs. That's the first step to this plan.
Oh, so you guys have some time.
God, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
And we'll keep you updated on
the saga.
The saga. Yeah,
all I want is to play video games from 11 years ago.
And I love it because this computer is way overpowered.
Yes.
That. Like, damn.
I was trying to find a monitor because I didn't know the computers were going to get here now. I thought we were going to wait a while.
We ordered it, and then within 24 hours it was here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is insane.
It is insane. And so I didn't have a monitor, and so I grabbed I went and got my dad's old Dell monitor from the computer that we used when I was a little kid. And I thought, whatever, it's a monitor, and it has the old ports where you have to
VGA?
screw it down, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't have that. So I yanked one of our EOB monitors.
Mm-hmm.
I have to put it back too. Luckily, I think by the time I have another try at a computer, I'll have a real monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be great if the next time I'm working on the computer's working, but my brand new monitor doesn't work?
That just feels right. That feels correct to me. Yeah. Yep. That is, you said that out loud. That's what's gonna happen.
Taker 710, what did you use for the rust effect? It is a orange pigment powder. I mixed it with water, slopped it on, and then rubbed some of it off.
That's what I think about that.
Joshua Prasgaki, when I built my first PC, I had a wireless card that was sabotaging everything. Mouse jumped, frame skipped. Everything went from unusable to just fine after I removed it.
Interesting.
Don't call me Shirley. Games right now on Steam are cheap because of sales. Seize
the day.
That's probably not a bad idea. I actually do have some games that I've purchased because I want to play them one day, but I've never owned a computer that could. I have Fallout 4, and I have Doom. Like New Doom. Because the one day I just saw like on Facebook, like, hey, these games are $5 today. I'm like, great. One day I'll buy them now, so that one day. Mm-hmm. There's not that many games I'm really that interested in, though. I just kind of want to play my games. My old-ass games that I've enjoyed since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, my only historical war game that's any good is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings I'd play. But I think Lord of the Rings is going to have to be a game that someone else gets me into. Because usually I'm the one pushing games. I don't have enough interest in Lord of the Rings to buy all the stuff. Maybe that new box, the little one. Just because I think it's small and it looks easy. That one might be fun. I think I'll probably get that. But other than that, I'm not putting together an army and figuring it out and reading the rules and the lore and the.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Nick Def.
Yeah. 1313. So Nick bought Jay a computer that doesn't work. Yes. Better believe it.
Don't call me Shirley. Old Battlefront 2 on stream is $3. Oh, I already have Battlefront 2. I've actually bought Battlefront 2 twice. I bought it once on Steam and once on CD-ROM back in 2005.
Damn.
I think I bought it from like Menards. Menards used to have like a little section of games and movies. And I used to buy CD-ROM games from Menards. I got Tanks. I got Centipede 3D.
Damn!
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Jeez, action-packed fun over there.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Patton. Does that Orksy get a 3+ bonus to his APL stat just for having such a fresh paint job?
Yeah. There's actually one of the rules in the book is if your paint job is really, really good, you just automatically win. You don't automatically win. You get an extra 10 victory points.
Oh. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It's fair, though, because anybody could get really good at painting if they just devoted all their free time to it forever.
Oh, interesting. Hack 'em Slash, I've been playing Doom Eternal on my PS4. Very cool.
Doom! It looks very fun. It looks like you run around and shoot stuff. Calderock, woot! Menards! Save big money at Menards. Phil Sayer, you young little neckbeards. I remember 2D games of films on floppy disk that came with newspapers to promote it.
I liked the games that you would get with like Taco Bell meals.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those? You get CDs.
I do. I remember getting a Pops cereal game in a Pop cereal.
Damn. Yeah, I remember there's this one Taco Bell one that was like it was like dirt bike something, like it was like dirt bike racing or something like that. It was pretty fun.
Wow, neat.
Yeah, I mean it looked like shit, but you know it was great. It was actually pretty fun. Aaron Ferguson, not sure if you read this, but my Orc Commandos beat his Tau Pathfinders.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Wow, 2 powerful forces. I think those are some of the highest rated thingies in the game right now. The Tau are a little bit of a sleeper hit. Original in the first couple of big 40k or big kill team tournaments, nobody was playing Tau because it was the Tau. But then eventually a few brave Tau players tried them out. And everyone was like, oh, these are actually really good.
Also, game I played.
I remember I couldn't figure out, you can actually build a Tau kill team out of 1 box of Pathfinders. You need 12 operatives, but in the box you get 10 Tau Pathfinders and 3 drones. So if you take the 10 operatives and 2 drones, you get your 12 operatives. So whole kill team in 1 box.
Apparently, everyone in the world has played Chex Quest.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, if we ever meet at a convention, we're playing Caravan. You know, I have like 200 hours in Fallout New Vegas. I never figured out how to play Caravan. I never really messed around too much with the casinos. Aaron Ferguson killed his Shazui first activation with my Rocket Boy. Oh, the Rocket Boy. Oh, the Rocket Boy's so lethal. And in my kill team, I have 2.
Damn.
Although they can't hit on 3s if they hold still. Which I think is good. I don't think Orcs should ever hit on 3s.
Disagree.
Hack'em Slash. My first PC had a 5.25 floppy drive with 6 megabyte RAM and 64 megabyte hard drive. IBM XT. So that's pretty close to modern spec, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we bought.
Yeah, it is.
Phil Sayer, I was going to make an ancient Chinese-inspired White Scar successor kill team, but maybe I'll just make a Tau one instead. Same difference. A little bit. Frozen Throg, casinos were great. You can quick save. I thought that there was something that kind of prevented you from save scumming your way to infinite riches in the casinos. I thought that they did reset after you save scum.
You know, that'd be a smart idea.
Because I mean, I have no integrity when it comes to games. I save scum every chance I get. Because I don't like having to redo the same thing over and over. Sometimes I like to save scum just to see what'll happen. Like I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna go down this dark corridor, but I just want to see what would have happened. And then I save scum, walk, and explode instantly. Fallout New Vegas is really, really fun. The graphics are just old enough that it's sometimes hard to tell what's happening, and it's really hard to see mines. And so periodically throughout the game, you'll just be bam, you just explode. Instant kill. And you're like, well, that really woke me up. Galzarok. Triangle City does a lot of great New Vegas cut content videos. Some are pretty heartbreaking. Yeah, New Vegas, I think, had a really, really quick turnaround time. And I think it's still probably the most beloved of the 3D Fallout games. I don't think that Fallout 3 has a lot of people really like Fallout 3, and I've heard very, very mixed things about Fallout 4. It sounds like the story is pretty lame. But I mean, if it's just Fallout, wandering around doing side quests, that's it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. The great thing about the story in New Vegas is it's barely anything. Just do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you finally get to the Battle of Hoover Dam, it actually gets pretty epic. If I had to name a game that I think Nick would have no fun with, it might be Fallout New Vegas.
Yep, I don't want to play it. I don't care. I'm okay. Not enough bureaucracy for me, so I don't think I can play it. Is it anything like Factorio?
Nothing like Factorio whatsoever.
Then I can't. Is it anything like FTL?
No. Yeah, not even a little.
Yeah. Is it anything like Terraria?
Nope.
Well, there you go.
I guess you get to pick your outfit, although there's not that many outfits. Yeah. Usually I would, because there's so few outfits in the game, usually I would pick the ones that aren't even good, like they don't even help you, or they give you like the wrong buffs, just because I like the look of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Fallout 4 they give you a lot more customization. I mean, it's like a 10-year newer game. But so you can actually you can take pieces of clothing and imbue them with the power-ups you want. So if you want to be wearing a baseball uniform but have it improve your sneak, you can kind of make it happen. Michael Matthew. Hey Jay, first live stream here. Love the channel, man. Question for you. Besides Black Templars, what is your favorite non-first founding chapter of Space Marines? Easy. Lamenters. I really like the Lamenters. They're very cool. Jason M. I remember when Windows 3.1 was new and fancy.
Yeah.
Joseph Patton, is Fallout 76 bug fixed to the point where it's worth playing? I have no idea. I know nothing about Fallout 76. Is that the massive the multiplayer online Fallout game? It seems weird to take a role-playing game where you've always been the lone courier tasked to save the world, and then all of a sudden, there's 1 million players in the game. Frozen Throg, Fallout 4 is okay. The side quests were the weakest part. Interesting. Well, I'll give it a try.
Matt Harvey, my proudest gaming achievement is having all the Terraria achievements.
Oh my god! How many achievements is that?
Yeah, it's got to be a lot. I mean, jeez Louise.
Marco Rodriguez, the problem with modern games is often the writing is childish. New Vegas' writing is mature as hell and makes you actually think about stuff. Neat. I don't think I've played a modern game.
Yeah. That's for sure.
BJ McMurray, hey guys, busy wrapping presents, so no painting tonight for me. Disliked. You all have a happy holidays, and I'll see you on Monday. Ooh, I'm seeing my family. Weird, I know, on Christmas, and we do a thing called White Elephant, where we all buy. We don't buy gifts for each other anymore because we just don't care or want anything, and so we do White Elephant gifts, $25, and we always pick a theme. And this year we were supposed to pick gifts that were consumable, so things you use up, like food or batteries or whatever. And so I bought $25 worth of chips. And I have a giant ass box.
That's hilarious.
And so everybody else is going to have like these little tiny gifts, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be little silly gifts. And I have an enormous, enormous box of chips.
That's hilarious. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a variety pack?
Yeah, it's a bunch of different stuff. It's got. Yeah, I went to Metro Market, and for some reason I was there, and I just stocked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like tortilla chips, Lay's, like salt and vinegar. I got some baked stuff, sweet potato chips. I got a whole spread.
Amazing.
Kick the Bandit should definitely check out the New Vegas mod for Fallout 4. I looked into that a little, but isn't it just a small section of Fallout New Vegas that they recreated in Fallout 4? Like, I can just play New Vegas. I don't need to load up Fallout 4 to play 3 side quests in New Vegas.
Lucky bat. You should have also gotten a 2-liter to make it way more.
That would have been pretty good. What was hilarious is I started adding things up in my head when I was buying chips, but then I thought, screw it, I'll just buy a bunch, like too much, and then I'll just like eat whatever is over my budget. And then when I was checking out, it was exactly like 24 something.
Damn.
And I was like, I'm a god of snacks.
Mm-hmm. And they were just looking at you like, geez Louise. That's a lot of chips.
It was a lot of chips.
You should have looked at the person checking you out in the eyes and said, I'm gonna eat all of these today.
Mm-hmm. No, I did self-checkout. They had nobody manning the checkouts in the upstairs.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You should have yelled in the store, I'm eating all of these today.
I should have said, I promise I'll try to check out with the self-checkout. Frozen Throg. There's 104 achievements in Terraria. I have 95. Boy, I wonder what I have. I did a pretty darn good job of doing everything in Terraria because I like the collecting. So I tried to collect every single equipable item and weapon, and I think I must have done it.
If I log into my Steam, can I see your profile?
I don't know.
I can, right? I can see.
Probably.
Oh, it crashed. Oh, it's back.
Captain Howdy 91. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 2 is the game I've played the most.
I don't know what my password is.
Phil Sayer. Arg, I worked out and I just worked out how to send you money, but I've forgotten my password. When are you streaming next? Next Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday Fun Day.
I have to look up my password because I don't know what it is. I don't use Steam often.
Brian Nelson.
Okay,
Sim Settlements is a pretty awesome mod in Fallout 4. Adds some Sim City style management and things, and a whole new storyline that's voice acted. Ah, neat. Maybe I'll have to try out mods. I never learned how to do mods. I don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Phil Sayer, night night all, happy Christmas, much love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What world we live in?
Gato Destructo. I'm half tempted to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but I don't get a strong enough computer for it. The whole game reminds me of Prey mixed with the Nuka World DLC from Fallout 4. Is the new Fallout game by Scott Cawthon? Like the original guy? Because I thought he like really finished with the Five Nights at Freddy's. I played the first Five Nights at Freddy's for like 40 minutes with my sister on Halloween, and it was fun.
7 years ago.
Yeah, yep. Whenever that was a thing. We also played Slender the 8 Pages. We were just doing a spooky night.
Phil Sayer, tips. Remembered it. Password.
Nice.
Do you remember my password for Steam? Because I don't know what it is. I'm getting a link. Gotta hate myself.
God, the password. I had to reset my Google password, and I'm sure I was wrong, but I'm like, I just updated it yesterday or Monday or whatever when I was trying to get the computer working, and then I'm plugging it in. And I'm like, I swear I'm plugging in the right password, and then I reset the password, and so I put in the password, and it's like, you can't use an old password, and I'm like, what? Like, how was that? That was my password. That was what it is, but it wouldn't let me.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough one out there.
Got to Destructo.
I've done this thing.
Yes, Scott Cawthon made Fallout 4.
I've done the thing where I changed my password. I changed my password and I actually typed it wrong and I re-entered it wrong, and so I didn't know what it was.
Yep.
That's happened before, and that's awkward.
I know. I used to use a password that was mega secure because it was my high school. We had like a weird class or a weird little session in high school where we had to make a password and log in and stuff. And I decided to make my password the text from the back of my high school ID, and I entered it in wrong. And boy, was that a secure password.
Yeah.
Gee, voice member 45. Well, I was able to make it to the end here, but how you both have been doing well and will have a great Christmas. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Festivus.
Ah.
So we drag out the pole and we prepare for the feats of strength.
Perfect.
Matt Harvey, the hardest achievement are for the angler quests. A day you have to do 200 one day, and night cycles is 24 minutes. So juggling that in between boss fights and such is hard. Oh yeah, the fishing stuff is hard because it's so random. Oh, and I hate... Yeah. I mean, it's probably a good thing for the game, but I really don't like that they got rid of the infinite money machines.
Yeah, it does suck.
And it was hard to make the machines.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. A Festivus for the rest of us.
Okay, we're looking. I'm at your profile.
Ooh.
No. Here. All games.
J. Jonah Jameson at steam.com. No, that's not it.
You have done 84 of 100 and
yeah.
So it's 81%. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Oh, Try is the best game.
In the past 2 weeks, you've played no hours. Just so you know.
Oh.
Here. How many hours do you think you've played in Terraria total?
Oh my god. An insane number. I don't know. Are we at like days yet?
Well, just give me hours because that's how.
Okay. Oh yeah.
it.
I'm gonna say like 500 hours.
Damn, 507.
Yeah. Look at that.
That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And you know what's even more hilarious? We're over time actually.
Ah.
But we're actually gonna be switching over to our Patreon only stream today because we're not streaming for the rest of the week. So we're moving it.
Yeah. So if you're a patron, we're gonna have a wild night, and if you're not a patron, why not?
Yeah. Jeez, what's going on?
Yeah, like you should
I
be.
don't understand.
Everyone should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over on the Patreon only stream, we're gonna be doing the feats of strength. That's what you guys are missing.
Exactly. And we also have a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday. So there's lots of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff on the Patreon. But we'll be back with another live stream on Monday. So join us for that. And everyone have a Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday.
Happy Festivus.
Have a happy holiday, as my grandma would hate.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there you go.
Just get to know something about your grandma.
Exactly.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. I'm a mid-tier patron now. Suck it, everyone else.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Merry Holly Jingle Day and a Happy New Year too. Although we'll see you before that.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.